Hello everyone and welcome to the Void Between Reality and the Land of Hackin' Nerds. My name is Brian, aka Here the Void, and today we're going to be taking a look at three figures from the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. We've got Pirantishead, we've got the Pudgy Pig, and we've got the Pumpkin Wrapper. These are Monsters of the Week, because that was basically what Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was Monster of the Week format. And these two in particular are very much iconic Power Rangers monsters. Pirantishead not so much, but he is still pretty neat. And I was able to get these guys from a discount retailer last year, and haven't had a chance to really talk about them until now, but they're great. I love these guys. So let's go ahead and start with the Pudgy Pig. We will pull these guys off to the side and bring in the Pudgy Pig. And in this case, we'll give you a look at most of the figure. The customary look at the noggin is pretty much the Pudgy Pig's entire body. Oh my god, I love this thing. Look at this freaking goblin. This guy is... he's just really fun. Like I said, one of the more iconic Power Rangers monsters of the week. He's every time I look at this guy, I can't help but smile because of how utterly ridiculous he is. As you can see, I've got him armed up with his knife and fork, and this part, the big Centurion headpiece thingy, did come detached, but like I said, you can't look at this thing and not smile. So as far as posability, he can do the chomp chomps, so he can do the nom 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 noms. He does have a bit of a butterfly joint up here, but again, this figure is kind of limited by the fact that it has a gigantic freaking head that it has to hold up. So the posability is limited, but still fun. Rotation at the shoulders, bend at the elbows, rotation at the wrist, some wrist articulation, very tight wrist articulation. And then he cannot do this. He could kind of do the splits, actually. Calf swivel, hips cannot go all the way around at all. Because giant pig head. Double bend at the knee. Also, the elbow is on a double bend as well. And actually, he stands up pretty decently on his own. He's probably not going to do it now because I meant... Okay, there you go. Thank you, Mr. Pig. But he does come with these two giant fork and knife set. He also comes with some alternate hands. I'm not going to demonstrate. Actually, no. Yeah, I will demonstrate it. It is a bit of a pain to get these in and out, though. He does have one fist, like a closed fist. And then he has just this open piggy hand, which can be slotted in as such. And he also comes with this little effect piece that can go onto his fork, so it's shooting lightning and energy and whatnot. Hooray for effect pieces. He does not like to have a good grip on the fork. As you might be able to tell, he is really not able to grab onto the fork that well. Let me go ahead and just put this other hand back in. Like so. So he does have... He can hold the knife really well, but the fork he can't hold on to as well. But yeah, there you go. There is the Pudgy Pig. A really neat figure. Really, just look at this stupid little gremlin. This goblin. Oh, I love him so much. So we'll pull him off to the side. Okay, you gonna stand up, buddy? There you go. There you go. We'll put his accessories away. And let's move on to Pirantishead. So Pirantishead was from, I believe, the second season of Power Rangers when they got the Thunderzords, because he was able to take over the Dinozords, and then they had to get them back and transform them into the Thunderzords to defeat Pirantishead. So he was actually a very powerful villain. Love the I really like, in the particular, the painting and the sculpting on this thing. This fin is detachable. That was detached in the box. He's got a little tail that can move around, but I really love the scaling detail and the pink paint that really picks out his fins. He can open and close his mouth, but you do so from the top instead of the bottom, so he can chomp, 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 chomp. He is armed with his nunchucks, and he would swing these around to take over machines. As for posability, head is on a swivel. It cannot move all that much just because of the way the figure is constructed. Shoulders can go all the way around. All of the Lightning Collection figures do have a double bend at the elbows and the knees. So I'm not going to go super into posability on these. He does have some ankle articulation. As for accessories, he does not come with any, or he does come with hands. I thought he, okay. So he does come with some hands. He has some grabby hands, and those will just go in like that. And he does come with this little effect part that can go on the, as you can see, it's not a very good connection, but it can go on Lay Nunchuck as such, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Hey, please don't knock over Chun-Li. All right, I know you're a bad guy, but leave her alone. All right, she's not even from your universe. And there you go, there is Pirantishead. Next, we will move on to the Pumpkin Wrapper, which is arguably the most iconic monster of the week from the original Power Rangers. He was shown a number of times, and as the name would suggest, he is a wrapping pumpkin. This guy is really cool when it comes to painting and the sculpting. As you can see, he's on a stand because of how heavy his head is. We'll take him off because he really cannot stand on his own just because of how heavy that head is. But oh well. Posability is generally the same thing. Head articulation, all of the shoulders and the knees, and everything's on double hinges, or double elbows, double knees. As you can see, he is holding his vines. He would use these to wrap up the Power Rangers. And okay, gotta get this back in here just to rest him for now. He does come with a number of accessories. He does come with pumpkins. He would throw these on the Power Rangers' heads so they couldn't breathe. And he also had his own pumpkin putties. And then he comes with this effect piece with I have one of the pumpkins in it. That's the way it's supposed to be shown. And then that could go in this loop, but or on his wrist, but he really cannot hold it very well. I will attempt to get that on. So it could go in like this, but again, he's just really top heavy. And this is also very heavy. These are pretty heavy pieces of plastic, but that does look pretty cool. And he does come with a pair of alternate hands. I'm not going to bother showing them off because or putting them in because it's the same thing as all the other figures. But yeah, there is the Pumpkin Wrapper. Oh, and just a quick look at the noggin. This is great. I love this. I love the upside down pumpkin. So yeah, there you go. There is the Pumpkin Wrapper. Come on, get in there. Come on. There we go. So there is the Pumpkin Wrapper. I will give him his little vine here as I knock him right off the stand and almost cause a chain reaction. So we'll bring the other boys in and give you my final thoughts on the figures. So yeah, these are great. I love these guys. I've seen them at Ross right now because these are older figures. Most of the Power Rangers Lightning collection, unfortunately, is at discount retailers. Lightning collection didn't do all that great for various different reasons. But yeah, they're great. If you have to get one in particular, get the Pudgy Pig. The Pudgy Pig is my favorite of the three. This guy is my favorite monster from Power Rangers, but this guy is my favorite of the three figures. I just think he looks the best of the three, and it, like I said, you can't help but smile when you look at him, Mr. Pudgy Pig. So yeah, there you go. There is your Lightning collection. Pirantishead, the Pudgy Pig, and the Pumpkin Wrapper. I'm asking you to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all my links down below for all the places you can find me and support me. And I would actually like to thank these three figures, because these three figures did not A, break on me, or B, bite me and draw blood. But yeah, until next time. Actually, first, remember Friday will be our first episode of Okami. I'm just making sure that all the tech issues and bugaboos are solved before I film it. But yeah, until next time, remember, growing old is mandatory, growing up is optional. Be curious, be playful, and above all else, be kind. And I will see you next time.